What's the sense of friendship when you wish all the best to your friends and even keep your mouth shut and just keep smiling even if you have something bad to say to them or want to criticize them? Or you throw all the truth directly in their face? Or you're just pretty and nice and then you open up? Based on how you respond those questions, the character I'm gonna talk about may become bad or good. To be sincere, the Animal Crossing New Horizons is the first game in the series I've ever played. I was attracted by graphics, the massive marketing company, and people constantly talking about it. But once I tried it, I found it very addictive. It's just like my escape for 30 minutes a day. The game is all about living your life on a desert island where you land after you decide to change your life and buy an air ticket. Everyone on the island and other islands you visit are animals. The only humans will be your real-life friends that can visit your island if you add them as friends on a Switch or if you play in local multiplayer. Once there, you are under management of Tom Nook, a raccoon that will organize everything on the island, from building houses and bridges, making you villagers come to your island, selling your air tickets to other islands that you can visit during your gameplay, and where you can meet other animals and invite them to move to your island, to just organizing parties and celebrations. In other words, his aim is to make others move to your island and make them visit it. Later on, there will also be Isabel that does part of his job. And your job is to earn money for living, doing fishing, gathering fruits, crafting something, searching for fossils, catching butterflies and selling it to his nephews, Timmy and Tommy, or other visitors you meet later. And by helping Tom Nook in his plans to make more tourists come to the island by crafting things you use to decorate it, and to build its whole infrastructure, and by organizing events. I'm playing the game as it's intended to be, without cheating and changing the date, and considering it a very secondary activity. That's why I'm very slow in progressing through the game, even if I started from the day one. What surprised me is that the game is much more than just that. Each villager has his or her personality and behavior, so distinct between them and so similar to typical human personalities, that it's like you see a parody of the human nature. Every typical human behavior is present in some of the villagers. But what made me create this video was a talk between two villagers, Rennie and Bella, that was very curious to observe. It's one of the moments of the game when you understand that there is much more to take care of in the game than just do fishing and collect peaches to earn money. You actually have to be present in the relations with your neighbors, otherwise you may lose one of them, as if you don't give them presents, don't talk to them, they may decide to leave. This way you lose a villager you may like. And that could be more helpful on the island, less demanding, or put you in a good mood and are more interested in you and your hobbies. So Rennie has been a bit unpleasant to me from the start. If the mouse seemed very pretty, even if constantly considering herself a megastar, she remains cute and responds in a nice manner like "I was bored by here you are and I'm fine again." She is just a victim of the star disease, but it's so full of dreams and just constantly practicing and singing, crafting something. Maybe she really has a big future. What is crazy on Jim is the only thing he talks about, but he's very precise and a real friend, and responsive with the gift if you do unto him. Anyway, like in real life, everyone has a different mood, character and the hobby he or she is fond of. They may be serious and strict, very funny and cute, supporting you in everything or doing almost nothing special and being convinced they do, or being shy and ready to leave the island as soon as they don't feel a great support and attention. Since the beginning, she has been very polite and talk to you of the things she does. You may see her run as a child just because the weather is sunny, but if you don't bother her. If you happen to make another question after she responded to the first one, she tells you in a crude manner, somebody feels very lonely, needs to talk, you can't stop talking. During my psychological research, I even reached a moment where she started to lose her patience completely and started to escape saying she had something to do, and then a complete freeze. So, she's one of those friends that are nice with you, they are not bad, but they are able to tell you what they think and not to hide it. And they don't care if it hurts you just because they are sure it doesn't. It's a very interesting type of person. I've already met different types in real life. They are very sincere and open with you, and if they don't like something, they will tell you about it. It could be considered unpleasant or terrible by people who are used to see people being neutral and to see them agree with everything they say and be happy to meet them. But it's not always true, it's not always what they really think. So here you have a friend speaking with whom you immediately understand where you are wrong and what she doesn't like in you, but at the price of losing her if you don't understand the good part of her being like this. So yeah, that talk with Bella, she was telling her that this island was maybe too small for a star like her. Was it an advice or the truth that Bella was not one of the villagers Rennie wanted to have on the island? Who knows? But what is real is that if entering their dialogue you respond in a wrong manner, you could make Bella leave the island forever and lose one of the villagers that might be pleasant to you. As a conclusion, I would say that the game is more than just an earn and spend model. It gives you a possibility to have your own place that you created with your hands, show it off to your friends, play together with them. It teaches you to be patient while reaching the final result. And even if not at the level of advanced artificial intelligence, the characters represent quite curious social interactions model. At least it's very cute and teaches you to take care of your friends, asking them how they are doing, giving them presents and not only waiting for something from them, sending them postcards and seeing a positive feedback. So everyone can choose his own approach to the game. It depends on if you want to see your progress grow faster, or you just want to spend a couple of hours exploring it. It's a great and fun game, especially if you share it with your friends and family, as most of Nintendo family titles are. What do you think? Did Nintendo succeed in creating a lifelike behavior model even if simplified one? And do they succeed teaching people the real values and the power of friendship? Write down in the comments below and subscribe for more stories like this about technologies and gaming.